We use them, we wear them, we decorate with them. But some of the most ordinary items around us have surprisingly dark pasts. From tools of torture to cursed objects turned trendy, their stories are hiding in plain sight. Today, we're counting down 10 strange everyday items with dark histories. 1. The high heel. Today, high heels are seen as stylish, but they weren't always a fashion statement. In the 1500s, heels were first worn by Persian soldiers to help secure their feet in stirrups. Later, European nobles adopted them, and eventually, women wore them to appear more powerful. But behind the glam, heels have long been linked to control, pain, and social pressure. In some cultures, they were once worn to restrict women's movement and keep them dependent. 2. The teddy bear. Soft, cute, and comforting, but the teddy bear's origin comes from a near-death story. In 1902, US President Theodore Teddy Roosevelt was invited on a bear hunt. After a bear was captured and tied up, Roosevelt refused to shoot it, calling it unsportsmanlike. A political cartoon was drawn, and a toy company created a stuffed bear in his honor. What we now cuddle with began as a reminder of a kill that didn't happen. 3. Lipstick. Lipstick has existed for thousands of years, but in the past, it had deadly consequences. In ancient Egypt, some lip paints contained toxic ingredients like lead and bromine. Women wore it to appear powerful, but constant use led to illness and sometimes death. Even in the 1700s, British lawmakers debated banning lipstick, calling it a tool of witchcraft used to trick men into marriage. 4. The guillotine. You've seen it on jewelry, t-shirts, and even as Halloween decorations. But the guillotine was a very real and brutal machine used for executions, especially during the French Revolution. Designed to be a more humane way to die, it still killed thousands in public displays. The blade's clean cut became a symbol of terror and revolution. Today, replicas exist as novelties, but few realize how recently it was still used. The last execution by guillotine was in 1977. 5. Ouija boards. They're sold as toys in game stores, but many believe Ouija boards are anything but playful. Originally patented as a parlor game in 1891, the board gained its creepy reputation when spiritualists claimed it allowed communication with the dead. Over time, users reported terrifying experiences, voices, movements, and even hauntings. Whether it's just cardboard or a portal, the mystery remains. 6. Venetian masks. Beautiful and ornate, these masks are often worn during carnivals, but their origins are darker. In 16th century Venice, masks were used to hide identities during gambling, crime, and secret affairs. They were also worn during the plague by doctors not for style, but because they believed the beak-like design filtered disease. Behind the elegance lies a history of secrecy, danger, and survival. 7. The ice cream truck song. The cheerful jingle of an ice cream truck seems innocent until you dig into its history. The melody, known as Turkey in the Straw, has roots in 19th century minstrel shows where it was used alongside racist lyrics and imagery. While modern versions are instrumental, the tune's background is a reminder of how easily dark origins can be hidden under sweet sounds. 8. Dolls. From playtime to horror movies, dolls walk the line between cute and creepy. But some were never meant to be toys. In ancient cultures, dolls were used in rituals to house spirits, cast spells, or offer protection. Even today, some dolls around the world are said to be haunted, like Robert the Doll or the infamous Annabelle. They may have plastic smiles, but their history is anything but friendly. 9. The microwave. This kitchen essential was discovered by accident and possibly linked to war. In 1945, engineer Percy Spencer noticed a candy bar melting in his pocket while working near radar equipment. That moment led to the invention of the microwave oven. But the same technology behind it was first developed for military radar in World War II. Something used to heat leftovers today began as a byproduct of global conflict. 10. Mirrors. We use them every day, but mirrors have long been surrounded by superstition. In ancient Rome, it was believed that breaking a mirror damaged the soul, leading to 7 years of bad luck. In some cultures, mirrors were covered after a death to prevent spirits from getting trapped. Ghost stories, folklore, and horror movies have all turned mirrors into portals for the unknown. They reflect more than just our face. These everyday objects seem harmless, familiar, even fun. But their pasts reveal a different story, one filled with danger, death, and darkness hiding beneath the surface. Which item shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy uncovering the dark side of the ordinary, like, share, and subscribe for more twisted truths. Thanks for watching and stay curious.